Hey VPeepz, welcome back to my channel. On today's topic, we're going to discuss Thanksgiving fragrance. That fragrance that's going to make your rich auntie say, girl, what you got on? Or sweet potato auntie saying, child, what you wearing today? So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about one of my favorite OGs. Zadig and Ventura, this is her. She is a beautiful beast. You're looking at 6 to 8 hours of projection off the bat. You're looking at smelling sweet and soft and cozy, just giving all Thanksgiving vibes. The top notes have pink pepper, jasmine sandalwood. The middle notes is whipped cream, vanilla, and chestnut. That middle note right there is just a killer. Whipped cream, vanilla, and chestnuts, and then it dries down to a creamy sandalwood and a cashmere wood. But yes, I will put the notes up here, and yes, she's a beast. She will get you mad compliments during Thanksgiving. Next on my list, she is that sweet, pretty, a little mischievous girl, and you will definitely be complimented. We're talking about Victor and Ralph Bonbon. Beautiful, beautiful, fragrant, elegant fragrance. Perfect for Thanksgiving. She's giving you caramel vibe. She's giving you amber. She's everything. I think she might be my fragrance this year. I don't know. I do have, stay to the end because I do have a layering combo for you that I'm thinking about. But yes, I love her. I do. I know at one time she was overrated, but yes, I love her. I love her. I still love her. This is the right time to bust her out. Let's talk about the notes. So the notes, we're talking about peach, mandarin, then we're going into caramel, orange blossom, jasmine, and then she's going to settle down and she's going to give you some amber, some sandalwood, some gaiac wood, and some cedar. Now, overall, she's a head turner. They're going to know you're in the house when you wear this fragrance. And you can dress her up, dress her down. I've worn her with sweats and a t-shirt. I've worn her dressed up like I'm going to a ball. She's a versatile one. She will get the job done for you. Next on my list, we'll have Rich Auntie looking at you side-eye. Like, what do you have on? This is Christian Dior's Feb Delicios. Love it. Love it. I bought this bottle when I had no business buying this bottle. And it was pretty much one of my first expensive purchases for when I first got into the fragrance game. And I regret not buying a bigger bottle. Definitely when I finish this one, I will be getting a bigger bottle. But Feb is the girl. She's the it girl. She's walking in, dripping, looking good, smelling good, ready to eat. Like, this is your girl right here. And it will have Rich Auntie sitting next to you trying to get the deets. In the top notes, we're gonna have lavender, mint, bergamot, which to me, when I first read the top notes, I was like a little off. Like, I don't want to smell like tea. That's what it came off to me as a tea. I was like, I don't want to smell like tea. I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars to smell like tea. But what sold me was the middle notes, and that's sour cherry and freesia with a little bit more jasmine. Then the base note was the one that was like, okay, I need to have this in my life. The base notes are tonka, vanilla, cacao pod, caramel, perline, milk, sandalwood, leather, and cedar, and some benzoate. But that leather and that perline, I was like, ooh, I could smell like a sweet leather jacket. Like, ooh, like that's cozy right there. So yes, definitely giving you Rich Auntie vibes, or gonna get you compliments from the Rich Auntie. Next I have, which was a Christmas present from my husband last year, but I pretty much killed this fragrance all last year once I got it. This is Josette Perfumes African Queen. I'll put the notes up. Josette Perfumes African Queen. It was everything to me last year. It's cozy. It's great in a sweater. So spray like the inside of a sweater, like a turtleneck sweater. It has all the notes in it that you would need to represent for Thanksgiving. This is also a good Christmas fragrance, and not because I got it for Christmas, but it's a beautiful fragrance. I was even trying to wear this going into the summer. That's how much I didn't want to put it down. I was trying to make this my signature fragrance, but then when it started getting in the 90s, I was like, maybe I need to put her down for a little bit. But Josette Parfums African Queen is a beautiful fragrance. So let's get into the notes. So in the top notes, you're going to get dark chocolate, lemon, almond. Off the bat, it had me, right? Just that initial spray, it had me. Then it starts to dry down into a bergamot rose, a jasmine, and then the base is tonka bean and patchouli. Oh my gosh. Man, I adore this fragrance. And it's not over the top expensive either. It actually is budget friendly. All right, so we have, and don't talk about my label. That just means I use it. We have Ellis Brooklyn's Bee. Oh, a honey bomb. Let me tell you, ladies, girls, beautiful fragrance, beautiful fragrance. I do not smell this on anyone. I don't know who's buying them, but it's not my circle. I don't smell this on anyone that I know of. So this is a safe buy to go to Thanksgiving dinner. You smell sweet, you smell girly, you smell cute. I get all kinds of great vibes from this perfume. Makes me want to hug you. Like, so if you don't mind people touching you, they're gonna be all over you when you wear this one. So let's get into the notes. So with the notes, we're looking at, this was sold me. I'm telling you, it sold me as soon as I saw this. Rum. I was like, ooh. I love the rum note in fragrances. I like to cook with rum. Story time, real quick. When I was at a previous job, I made a rum cake for one of my friends. Actually, I made it for my work mom because her birthday is around the holiday time. And she started calling me Rum Cake Robin. And I was like, ooh, I like that name. So I started selling rum cakes at work. I love the smell of rum. But let's get back to the notes. The middle notes are honey, cinnamon, and the base notes are vanilla, cacao, and sandalwood. This is it's a dessert. It is like rum cake to me. It reminds me of good times. It reminds me of great times with my mom, and it reminds me of great times with my grandmother and spending the holidays with them and sneaking that rum cake as a little girl thinking I was doing something, like I was gonna get drunk or something, eating cake. Yeah, it reminds me of good times with my family. It really does. Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay, I can do this. All right, so B is family, and I love this fragrance. This will be in my top 20 for life. Next it's a Dua fragrance. Opinionated Scents turned me on to Dua a while ago. She's like the Dua queen. She has all the Duas. And she kept it 100 on the fragrances. Either they worked or they didn't. I like the fact that Dua has a wide range of inspired fragrance, but they also have a wide range of their own where they mix them and they create different types of fragrances. But the one that killed the game for me, Cafe de Dua. Cafe de Dua smells like a latte. It smells like a cafe. It smells like Starbucks. I was on this. It's so creamy. It has that coffee in it, but it's more sugar and cream on top of that. And it just smells like sitting somewhere in a cafe in the middle of the day where most people are at work, one of those big mugs and a sweater, sitting outside, just people watching or just being in your own space. And that's the vibe I get from it. I love this fragrance. This is like one of my favorite fragrances from Dua. Soon I'll do a review on Dua. I have enough fragrances to give you a variety of Dua from my standpoint. Forward to that. But let's get into the notes. The notes for Dua are roasted biscotti, toasted caramel cookies, lemon cake, roasted Colombian coffee beans, cocoa, bitter almond, maple sap, Madagascar vanilla, vanilla bean, and amber. Can I just tell you, I'm in love with this fragrance. In love. This fragrance does it for me every time. It's not compared to anything else that I've smelled where it comes from a coffee standpoint. Coffee is very strong. And so, yes, all the sugars and all the other components, they calm it down. When it comes to this fragrance, it's perfectly blended. It has the perfect sweetness, the perfect coffee, the perfect chocolate. It's blended so well. I adore this fragrance. You will be smelling great. You know that cup of coffee that you have with your sweet potato pie at the end of Thanksgiving dinner? That's where you're going to be smelling like. So I highly recommend this one. Next, we're moving on to my girl Riri. Now, me and Riri share the same real name in real life. Our government name is the same. We spell it the same. But that's not the reason why I adore her fragrances. Her fragrances are bomb. Even her celebrity version, well, I guess all of its celebrity versions, but her early celebrity versions of her perfumes are so beautiful. They're so sweet. They are that girl. And everyone talks about this fragrance, but a lot of people only talk about the original. Today, I'm coming to you with Rebel Fleur Love Always. This bottle right here will have everyone looking at you like, what she got on? This is so beautiful. It's sweet. It's mysterious. It's a little sexy. It's definitely for that mature girl who's coming out of, I'm sorry, my dog. She wants to play ball right now. Like right now. She brought me the ball. But I'm gonna entertain it. Cause that's my dog. I'm sorry. But yes, this fragrance is for that mature young girl. So let's talk about the notes. We have plum, we have berry, red berry, we have peach. In the middle, we have coconut, tuberose, violet, hibiscus. And then the base, we have patchouli, amber, and musk. Come on now. I don't even think I need to continue talking about this one. This one is so beautiful. I'm such a big fan of this. Everyone talks about the original Rebel Fleur, and I agree. That is a beautiful fragrance, but there's something about this one that stands out amongst all of them to me. Next we have, so this scent is debatable. I hear good and bad things about this fragrance. And I was one of the people to get it when it first hit the market. It was a big like stir. And then when everyone bought it, they were like, I was expecting something different. But I enjoyed it. I was happy that it wasn't what everyone was expecting. And that is Fenty by Fenty. This is not your everyday fragrance. This is a special occasion fragrance. This is a boardroom fragrance. I enjoy this fragrance. I really do. It's something about it that comes out and it just does it for me. It changes my vibe. It gets me in the mood to take care of business. I wear this as a work fragrance, and I'm not playing with you. I did put a dent in this, especially when I have an important meeting or I want to impress someone at work, I definitely wear this. I also wear this casually, but this is a beautiful fragrance, and I don't understand why. Well, I do, because everyone thought it was gonna be like the Kilian fragrance, Love Don't Be Shy. They thought it was gonna be a sweet fragrance like Reb Fleur or Riri Kiss, something like that. I get it. It's totally different than what she normally does, but she's grown up. And that's what this symbolizes. This is a grown-up fragrance. This is not a little girl fragrance anymore. She's grown up. She's a more mature business billionaire mom. You know, this represents that growth, and I truly enjoy it. This would be great for those who want to stand out a little bit more at Thanksgiving. I would wear this to Thanksgiving. Rich auntie vibes. Thanksgiving. That's what I would do. But let's get into these notes. So in the notes, you have a top note of blueberry, tangerine, and then your middle note, you get into this bergamot rose and geranium and magnolia. And then the base note, there's a musk and a patchouli. Beautiful fragrance. In these colder months, like the fall season, this is a beautiful fragrance. In the winter months, this is a beautiful fragrance. If in the colder springtime, like the rainy springtime, this is a beautiful fragrance. I don't gravitate to it that much when it's hot out. You know, in the spring, you want something lighter. But to me, you can get away with this from the fall, the winter to the spring. And I enjoy this tremendously. I actually have a layering combo video dedicated to just this product to help people who have it and aren't reaching for it because they thought it was something else. Don't give up on this fragrance. You can make it what you wanted it to be if you're not happy with the way it is now. And I'll have some layering combos for you coming up shortly. Next, killing the game, or should I say Kilian the game. Angel Share by Kilian. Oh my gosh, I was killing everybody at work with this fragrance. I drenched myself in this fragrance when I got it. I believe it was my birthday fragrance last year. I can't say enough about smelling like a apple cinnamon pie. It's just, it's like the gourmand of the gourmands. It's the queen of the gourmands. I know, I'll take that back because African queen is, but it's very gourmand and it's beautiful. And since I had it, the juice has darkened, so I know this year is gonna be even more like robust, and just the scent trail is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to pop this open. It was my scent of last Thanksgiving, and I received lots of compliments, and I really suggest this. If you have the coins for it, I suggest you get. But yes, this is definitely a winner Thanksgiving dinner. So let's get into the notes. So the notes for Kilian's Angel Share are cognac. Now, you know how I feel about the rum. I feel the same way about the cognac. I love it. One of my favorite drinks is a French Connection. And if you don't know what a French Connection is, look it up. The smell of it is, that's beautiful. And that reminds me of Angel Share. And that is the point of Angel Share and Kilian, right? They are a factory that makes brandy in a barrel. So it makes sense that I would purchase this because my favorite drink is French Connection. It has cinnamon in it, tonka bean, oak. The base notes are pearline, vanilla, sandalwood. So this is a very sweet and boozy fragrance. It's an amber vanillic fragrance, and I love amber. I'm here for it. I love vanilla, but amber is like one of my top scents categories. So I'm going to gravitate to these. And plus, I love how they make me feel in this time of the season. This is a beautiful fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. Okay. Now, Don't come for me in the comments, or come for me in the comments. Let's have this discussion. I love Middle Eastern fragrances. And this fragrance has been on my wish list for a long time. And I finally purchased it like September of last year, and I couldn't wait to wear it. And it goes with a lot, it mixes with a lot, but a lot of people, it's an acquired taste. And that is Guerlain Santal Royale. Okay, Thanksgiving, wearing this, you a baddie. You coming in dressed in all black, maybe some leather. You're confident. You can't be mousy when you wear this, because people they're not going to be so sure on how to gravitate toward you and where you wear it, right? I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance by itself. I love mixing it. This fragrance is such a confident fragrance. Let's get into the notes. So Santal Royale by Guerlain is an amber woody fragrance. There we go with the amber. Its top notes are jasmine and neroli. The middle notes is where it's at. It's rose, peach, cinnamon. And then the base note is agar wood or oud, sandalwood, leather, amber, and musk. Now, this isn't everybody's bag. I get it. It takes a certain type of person to love this, and that person has to love oud. Would it be a safe blind buy? No. Definitely get you a sample. But the dry down is there for me, and then the complete dry down is where it's at for me, and I love it. I wear this when I wear all black, like the bottle. I wear this when I want to put on leather, when I feel like a baddie, when I want to go on a date with my husband. Like, that is where it's at for me. It's definitely where. And no one told me to reapply my lipstick. Like, for real. No one said, girl, what happened to your lipstick? I took a break, and then I ate, and then I came back to do this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put my lipstick on. And no, husband was helping me set up, kids was in here. No one said, hey, mom, wife, why don't you reapply that lipstick, because you're gonna be talking again. It's too late now, so I'm just gonna roll through it. This is real life. It's real life. This is how we roll. I hope I don't have it on my chin, because I know I was grubbing. But anyways, this is real life. But yes, this is a beautiful fragrance, and it takes a sophisticated type baddie to wear it. It's a gorgeous fragrance, and you hold your head up high, you put on them heels or them boots, and you just stretch your stuff. You come in there and say, hey, let's grub. Like, hey fam, who got me on the dominoes? Who got me, what? Bid whiz? Anybody? I don't know. and I'll tell you the truth, I don't know how to play bid whiz. I love watching it, but I don't know how to play. Spades, I'm there. Dominoes, I'm there. Uno, I'm there, right? But bid whiz, I'm like, ooh. And it's funny because they say it's just like playing spades, but I don't know. Maybe one day somebody will teach me. Okay, now we're down to the last two or three, if you want to look at it that way. Everybody loves this fragrance, and the longer it sits, the better it gets. Ooh, that rhymed. But it's true. When I first got this fragrance, it was like a lighter color consistency because it has vanilla in it, and then the vanilla started to sit and age, and it turned into a darker vanilla. And I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody loves this fragrance. I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance house. I have every bottle, and I don't care if people feel like it's just a higher price body spray. I'm there for it. I'm a fan. I'm a loyal customer to the Kayali brand. We are talking about Vanilla 28. When I first heard about this fragrance, I was so upset that it was sold out. Like, it kept becoming sold out. Like, it rolled out again and it got sold out before I got it. I think this is like the third run, and I was like, I'm getting the biggest bottle. The second run, I was able to get a little sample bottle, and I was so mad. I was like savoring it. I would spray a couple times, and I would I didn't care if it faded. I was like, I'm just gonna spray till I get the full bottle, and I'm still kind of savoring it. This is definitely the ultimate layering combo. This is all, you can put this on anything, and it will work out for you. This is for any age, from the young adult, from teens, young adults, to older, to grandmas. This fragrance right here is like a masterpiece. I'm in love. So let's get into the notes. This is an amber vanillic fragrance. There we go with the amber again. See why I love it? The top notes are vanilla, orchid, jasmine. The middle notes, you have brown sugar, tonka bean. The base notes is amber, amberwood, musk, and patchouli. Now, we all know the backstory. The number on the bottle means the number of times it took for it to get to perfection. So vanilla 28, they went through 28 versions before it became perfect. I don't think a 29 was necessary. This is a beautiful fragrance. Mona, chef's kiss, girl, because this is bomb. Love this fragrance. It might be layered on something I wear this Thanksgiving. It's definitely layered on things that I wear day to day. Love this fragrance. And please stay tuned, because I have a lot of fragrance videos and ideas coming up. I would love for you to continue watching my channel. Thank you for the support. I'm new to YouTube. This will be my second video that I'm launching on my YouTube platform, and I appreciate all the support that I've gotten thus far. My name is Robin. I'm the Lipstick VP. I'm here to talk about beauty, fragrance, lifestyle. I want to get into my 11th fragrance, which I promised you, which is a layering combo that I use with Kayali fragrances. We have the latest fragrance, which is Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. Then we have Invite Only Amber. Of course, you know how to bust out the amber. And this is 23. I layer these together. This is my new, right? I just was playing around with this when I got this one in the building. So putting these together. So what I do is I start off with 2 pumps of this, and I add 2 pumps of this, and then I just keep going. Right? 2 pumps, 2 pumps. And I'm an oversprayer. I'm a proud oversprayer. I overspray my clothes. I only hit my pulse points on my skin, but my clothes are saturated. So 2 and 2 is the combo that I use. And this is definitely going to be my Thanksgiving fragrance, I believe, because I'm in love with this combination right here. That was my bonus layering that I wanted to bring. So thank you for sticking around. If you have stuck around this long, leave me a turkey emoji. Leave me a turkey emoji, and that'll let me know that you stuck around to the very end. This has been fun. This is actually, I'm getting more comfortable being in front of the camera, and I'm glad you came through and watched to the end. All right, well, you guys have a great evening or a great day, and love you. Bye.